Hey, what is up guys, and welcome to a new episode on this channel with your favorite host, Alex. Today we are going to talk about how did I make my thumbnail for this video, and actually how can you make things float in your photography. Don't panic, don't worry about, don't run, because you won't use any magic or dark forces or summonings or demon incantations or maybe just a little bit of Photoshop magic. Besides Photoshop, you'll just need some basic rope and the star of the night, in my case, a pair of sneakers. And this pair is actually one of my favorite releases from this year, because these ones are 1 Milans, Jordan 1 Milans. For those of you who are sneakerheads out here, I just love the colorway. I just love the way they're actually made, because the material, the quality of the material is just amazing. And well, I didn't expect that from a mid. I am more of a retro fan of the Jordan 1s, not exactly these new colorways, but this one, guys, this one is actually very good. Once you took out your beautiful sneakers out of the box, you just need to take the rope and somehow stick the rope onto the sneakers and then onto the ceiling. There are two methods that you can use right here. First one, you can get some gaff tape and tape it onto the ceiling and then tape it onto the sneakers. And the second method, you just take your rope and tie it up somehow from the sneakers to the ceiling. You can tie it up on your chandelier, on your curtain holder or something like that. Just be creative with it, because this is not that bad. This is not that hard to do. I just did the first one. You can see the sneaker up here, and then this is the rope that I put behind the tag of the Jordan tag, and then I tied it up onto this rope up here that I tied it up onto the chandelier and then behind the curtain holder. Basically, this is not a hard method, and it's not that hard to do it. Actually, you just need some rope or gaff tape. It is up to you. But the hard part is that you have to actually find a spot where you can do all this thing and where you can hang up your sneakers or whatever you're using. You just need to put this rope behind the Jordan tag in this case, and then once you're done with that, you just slide it, and there you go. You have your rope, and then you just have to tie it up onto the other one and you're pretty much done. Make sure that you get a perfect height, and then make a very strong knot, and there you go. You have your sneakers up here, and right now you just have to take the photo and go to Photoshop. So let's do that. Right now, since we have our photo, I'm gonna just dive into the edit. I started the screen recording so you can see what I'm doing on the MacBook. I'm using a MacBook, but if you're using Windows, don't worry about it. There are no problems. There are no differences between the MacBook and the Windows version of the Photoshop. This is the final form of the photo, because I did edit it in the Lightroom, because I'm editing all my photos in Lightroom when it comes to colors. I'm gonna just drag my photo into Photoshop, and once Photoshop is opened, you just have to get a brush tool and go with the zoom right next to your sneakers and paint over the ropes. It's that easy, and they will disappear. It's not that hard. You just have to keep following the line, and pretty much done. There you go. The whole line is gone. You don't have to leave any marks behind, because then the effect will be ruined, so you don't want that, basically. And boom, this is the final version of the photo. Make sure that when you're choosing your background, it's not that crowded with a lot of things, because then it will be very hard to get rid of the ropes in Photoshop. But I did a pretty decent job, if you ask me. This method requires a lot of practice, and you have to really learn a little bit of Photoshop in order to do it, but it won't be that hard for you if you're choosing a very plain background and you're not going with something like plants as I did. Well guys, sadly this is the end of the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for all your support, and till next time, my name was Alex. Bye.